50 food to stockpile that never expire. Hey folks, today we're diving into something that every American should know about, especially in these unpredictable times. 50 foods that never expire. That's right. Imagine having foods that can outlast the shelves they sit on. So grab a pen, take notes, and let's get you stocked up for the long haul. Let's dive in. 1. Sugar. Sugar may be the ultimate pantry staple that just doesn't quit. As long as you keep it dry and stored in an airtight container, sugar can last indefinitely without spoiling. This is because sugar is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs moisture from the air, which is why keeping it sealed is key. Once protected from moisture and contaminants, sugar remains as good as the day you bought it. While sugar often gets a bad rap, in a survival situation, it can be a valuable source of quick energy when you need it most. It's not just for sweetening either. You can use sugar to balance the acidity in tomato sauces, enhance the flavor of stews, or even use it in baking to get the perfect texture in breads and cakes. Additionally, sugar has some surprising non-food uses. It can be used to help extend the life of cut flowers, aid in wound healing, and even make a quick sugar scrub for cleaning hands when soap is in short supply. If you're building a survival pantry, you can't go wrong with this versatile sweetener. Stockpile a few bags, and you'll be ready to add flavor and energy to your meals whenever you need it. 2. Hard liquor. Hard liquor like whiskey, vodka, and rum might seem unconventional for a survival pantry, but these spirits have a nearly indefinite shelf life when unopened and stored properly. The high alcohol content acts as a preservative, making hard liquor immune to bacteria and spoilage. In a survival situation, liquor can serve multiple purposes. It can be used as a disinfectant for wounds if medical supplies are scarce, or even as a rudimentary pain reliever in emergencies. Beyond its practical uses, a small sip of liquor can provide a morale boost during tough times, helping to lift spirits and ease stress. And if you're into cooking, liquor can add a deep, complex flavor to many recipes. Think whiskey for marinades, rum in desserts, or vodka to deglaze a pan. Additionally, in certain situations, liquor can be a valuable bartering item, as it's something many people would seek out. Just remember to store it in a cool, dark place, and it will be ready whenever you need it, whether for medical, culinary, or morale purposes. 3. Soy lecithin granules. Soy lecithin granules might be a lesser-known addition to your stockpile, but these tiny powerhouses can last indefinitely when kept in a cool, dry place. Soy lecithin is commonly used as an emulsifier, meaning it helps oil and water mix together, making it an invaluable tool in cooking and baking. But there's more to soy lecithin than just a functional ingredient. It's packed with essential nutrients like phospholipids and choline, which support brain health, liver function, and cell structure. In survival scenarios, having soy lecithin can be a game changer for making richer, creamier sauces, stabilizing homemade bread, or thickening soups and stews without needing fresh dairy. Nutritionally, soy lecithin can help supplement essential fats when fresh sources are unavailable, providing a source of energy and aiding in nutrient absorption. Just a small scoop of lecithin granules can improve the texture and stability of many dishes, making them feel more satisfying and complete. With its nutrient profile, culinary versatility, and indefinite shelf life, soy lecithin granules are a smart and surprising addition to your long-term food storage plan. 4. Cornstarch. Cornstarch is one of those pantry staples that never seems to go bad. When stored in an airtight container away from moisture, cornstarch can last indefinitely without any issues. Cornstarch is incredibly versatile in the kitchen, primarily as a thickening agent for sauces, gravies, soups, and stews. In a survival situation, cornstarch can make a bland meal much more palatable by adding that rich, satisfying thickness to the dish. It can also be used to coat foods before frying, giving a crispy, crunchy texture that improves the enjoyment of simple foods. Cornstarch isn't just for cooking. It can double as a dry shampoo, soothe irritated skin, and even serve as a natural deodorant. Nutritionally, it provides quick carbohydrates, giving you a fast energy boost in times of need. Cornstarch also takes up minimal space in storage, so you can stock up easily without losing precious shelf space. With its long shelf life and multifunctional uses, cornstarch is a humble yet invaluable ingredient for any well-rounded emergency pantry. 5. Pemmican. Pemmican is the ultimate survival food that never goes out of style or shelf life. Originally developed by Native Americans as a long-lasting food source, pemmican is made from dried, lean meat that's ground and mixed with rendered fat, sometimes with added berries for flavor. If stored in a cool, dry place in an airtight container, properly made pemmican can last indefinitely without refrigeration. This superfood is calorie-dense, providing both protein and fat in a compact form, making it ideal for energy and sustenance in survival scenarios. Because of its high fat content and protein, it's especially valuable if other sources of meat or fresh food are scarce. You can eat pemmican as is, crumble it into stews, or heat it up for a quick, nourishing meal. The texture is unique, chewy, yet satisfying, and it's incredibly filling, so a little goes a long way. With its historical roots as a reliable survival staple and its long-lasting shelf life, pemmican deserves a place in any emergency food stockpile for those looking to secure a source of animal protein and energy that will truly last. 6. Dry pasta. Dry pasta is an absolute must-have for anyone looking to build a stockpile that can stand the test of time. When stored in a cool, dry place and kept sealed away from moisture, dry pasta can last indefinitely. That's right, folks. This staple has the ability to stay safe for years, providing a reliable source of carbohydrates and comfort in any situation. The low moisture content in dry pasta is the key to its longevity. Without moisture, bacteria and mold simply don't have a chance to grow. Plus, pasta is one of the most versatile foods out there. It's not just about spaghetti night. You can make soups, casseroles, pasta salads, and even use it as a filler in stews to make meals more filling and satisfying. Nutritionally, pasta is a fantastic source of carbohydrates, which give you the energy you need to power through tough days. And if you opt for whole grain or protein-enriched varieties, you're adding even more fiber, vitamins, and minerals to your diet. But here's the kicker. Pasta is one of the most affordable and compact foods to store. You can buy it in bulk, stack it up in your pantry, and it hardly takes up any room. If there's one food that deserves a permanent spot in your stockpile, it's dry pasta. Keep it on hand, and you'll always have the foundation for a hearty, comforting meal, no matter what's going on around you. 7. Dried lentils. Dried lentils are another fantastic addition to any long-term stockpile. These tiny powerhouses are rich in protein, fiber, and essential nutrients, making them a staple for survival and healthy eating alike. And when it comes to shelf life, dried lentils have an incredible ability to last indefinitely if stored in a cool, dry, airtight environment. Lentils, unlike other legumes, don't even require soaking before cooking. They're quick to prepare and incredibly versatile. Whether you're looking to make soups, stews, or even vegetarian burgers, lentils are up to the task. And let's talk about the nutritional profile here because lentils pack a serious punch. They're loaded with plant-based protein, which is essential if you're low on meat or want a protein source that doesn't need refrigeration. They also contain folate, iron, and magnesium nutrients that are crucial for heart health, energy production, and keeping your body functioning at its best. But there's more. Lentils are naturally low in fat and high in fiber, which aids in digestion and helps keep you full for longer. They're lightweight, take up little space, and are inexpensive, so you can stock up without breaking the bank. When times get tough and fresh food is scarce, you'll be thankful for the hearty, nutrient-dense meals that dried lentils can provide. 8. Baking soda. Baking soda isn't just for baking cookies, folks. It's one of the most versatile items you can have in your stockpile. And here's the best part. It never expires. Properly stored in a sealed container away from moisture and contaminants, baking soda has an indefinite shelf life. It's not just a baking ingredient, it's a powerhouse for cooking, cleaning, personal care, and even medicinal uses. In cooking, it's a leavening agent, making your breads, cakes, and biscuits rise, which is critical if you want to make the most of basic pantry ingredients. But that's only scratching the surface of what baking soda can do. It's a natural deodorizer, so if you're in a tight spot without access to regular hygiene products, baking soda can help neutralize body odor, freshen your breath, and even serve as a dry shampoo in a pinch. For cleaning, baking soda is unparalleled. It's non-toxic and can scrub surfaces, deodorize your fridge, and even remove tough stains. And for health purposes, it can help relieve heartburn when mixed with water or soothe bug bites and skin irritations. With baking soda in your stockpile, you've got a multi-purpose tool that can adapt to nearly any situation, which makes it a must-have for anyone serious about long-term preparation. 9. Popcorn kernels. If you're looking for a snack that will keep indefinitely, look no further than popcorn kernels. When stored in a cool, dry place in an airtight container, popcorn kernels can last indefinitely without losing their pop, literally. Unlike pre-popped popcorn or microwave popcorn, which contain oils that can go rancid, plain popcorn kernels are naturally low in moisture and won't spoil over time. Popcorn is not only a fantastic snack, but it's also packed with fiber, which helps with digestion and keeps you feeling fuller longer. This makes it a smart choice for stockpiling, as it's lightweight, easy to store, and provides a satisfying crunch that can lift your spirits during challenging times. Nutritionally, popcorn is a whole grain, meaning it retains all the nutrients that refined grains lose in processing. It's low in calories, making it a great option for snacking, and if you pop it yourself, you control the amount of oil and salt, keeping it healthier. Plus, in survival scenarios, even a small portion of popcorn can go a long way to help you feel more full and satisfied. So, whether you're craving a tasty treat or looking to add more fiber to your diet, popcorn kernels are a smart and practical choice for your stockpile. 10. Instant powdered gelatin. This might not be the first food that comes to mind when you think of stockpiling, but trust me, instant powdered gelatin is a real game changer. This stuff can last indefinitely if stored in a cool, dry place, making it a fantastic addition to any long-term food supply. Gelatin isn't just about making desserts. It's a highly versatile ingredient that has some surprising nutritional benefits. Gelatin is derived from collagen, so it's a good source of amino acids, particularly glycine and proline, which support joint, skin, and digestive health. This makes it an unexpected but valuable component of a survival diet. You can use gelatin to make a variety of dishes, from homemade jellies and gummy snacks to thickening soups and sauces. It's a great way to add texture to meals and even provides a bit of protein, which is essential for muscle maintenance and energy. Additionally, gelatin can be used to make homemade health remedies, such as gummies infused with vitamins or medicinal herbs, which can be beneficial if fresh food and supplements are limited. If you're thinking about long-term wellness and versatility in your stockpile, instant powdered gelatin is one of those hidden gems you'll be glad to have on hand. 11. Dry corn. Dry corn, also known as field corn or dent corn, is an incredibly durable food that can last indefinitely when stored properly. This isn't the kind of corn you eat fresh off the cob in the summertime. Instead, dry corn is meant for milling, popping, or boiling into hearty dishes. Stored in a cool, dry place and kept in airtight containers, dry corn can become a pantry powerhouse that you can rely on for years. You can grind it into cornmeal for baking, which opens up a world of possibilities from cornbread to tortillas to pancakes. Cornmeal has been a staple in many cultures for centuries, largely due to its long shelf life and its ability to stretch other ingredients. Nutritionally, dry corn is an excellent source of carbohydrates, providing much-needed energy in survival situations. It's also packed with fiber, helping with digestion, and contains essential vitamins and minerals like folate, vitamin B6, magnesium, and phosphorus. And here's the best part. Dry corn can be boiled into hominy or used to make masa, which is the foundation of many Mexican dishes. If you're looking to add some variety to your stockpile without sacrificing shelf life, dry corn is the way to go. It's incredibly versatile, full of nutrients, and can be transformed into numerous dishes that can keep you and your family nourished. 12. Whole wheat berries. Whole wheat berries are the original unprocessed form of wheat, and they are an absolute must for anyone serious about long-term food storage. When stored properly in a cool, dry environment, whole wheat berries can last for decades, making them one of the most durable grains out there. Unlike flour, which can go rancid over time due to the oils in the wheat, whole wheat berries remain stable because they're in their natural unground form. This means you can grind them fresh as needed, ensuring you always have access to nutrient-rich, freshly milled flour. Wheat berries are packed with essential nutrients. They're high in fiber, protein, and B vitamins, and also contain important minerals like iron, magnesium, and zinc. These nutrients are crucial for energy, immune function, and overall health, especially during times when fresh food may be hard to come by. And let's not overlook the versatility of wheat berries. You can cook them whole for a chewy, hearty addition to soups, stews, and salads, or use them to make porridge. Grinding them into flour opens up endless possibilities for baking: breads, muffins, pancakes, you name it. So if you're looking to keep your pantry stocked with something that's nutritious, versatile, and can stand the test of time, whole wheat berries are a fantastic option. 13. Dry green peas. Dry green peas are another excellent food to add to your long-term stockpile. Like other dried legumes, green peas can last indefinitely when stored in an airtight container in a cool, dark, and dry environment. This long shelf life makes them perfect for anyone wanting a reliable source of plant-based protein that doesn't require refrigeration. Dry green peas are high in protein and fiber, both of which are essential for keeping you full and energized, especially during challenging times. They're also packed with vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, and potassium, making them a nutrient-dense addition to your pantry. And don't forget about the flavor. Dry peas have a subtle sweetness and earthy taste that can bring life to a variety of dishes. They're fantastic in soups and stews, or even mashed into spreads and dips. Plus, they're incredibly easy to prepare. Just soak them, boil them, and they're ready to go. They're also ideal for making split pea soup, a hearty and satisfying meal that can be easily made with just a few ingredients. With their impressive nutritional profile, long shelf life, and versatility in the kitchen, dry green peas are a fantastic choice for anyone building a survival pantry. 14. Powdered peanut butter. Powdered peanut butter might not be as common in most pantries, but for those preparing for the long haul, it's a game changer. This shelf-stable marvel is made by pressing roasted peanuts to remove most of the oil, then grinding them into a fine powder. The result is a product that, when stored in a cool, dry place, can last for years. Unlike regular peanut butter, which has a limited shelf life due to the oils that can go rancid, powdered peanut butter's low-fat content makes it much more stable. Nutritionally, powdered peanut butter is still packed with protein and offers a good dose of fiber, making it a nutritious choice for survival situations. It also retains the peanut flavor, so when mixed with a little water, it reconstitutes into a peanut butter-like consistency that you can spread, stir into oatmeal, or even use in baking. You can also add it directly to smoothies, sauces, or even pancake batter for a rich, nutty taste without the mess of regular peanut butter. It's lightweight, takes up minimal space, and provides an energy-dense source of protein that can be invaluable when fresh food is scarce. If you're looking for a long-lasting, versatile protein source, powdered peanut butter deserves a place in your stockpile. 15. Freeze-dried fruit. Freeze-dried fruit is an often overlooked but incredibly valuable addition to any long-term food storage. Unlike regular dried fruit, which can last a few years, freeze-dried fruit can last indefinitely if stored in a sealed container away from moisture and light. The freeze-drying process removes almost all the moisture from the fruit, which halts the growth of bacteria and mold, allowing it to stay edible for years without refrigeration. Nutritionally, freeze-dried fruit retains most of the vitamins, minerals, and fiber of fresh fruit, making it a nutrient-rich snack that adds a burst of natural sweetness to your diet. You can eat it as is for a crunchy, satisfying snack, or rehydrate it with water to use in cooking and baking. Think about adding freeze-dried strawberries to your oatmeal, blending freeze-dried blueberries into smoothies, or rehydrating freeze-dried apples for a delicious pie filling. It's a versatile ingredient that brings flavor, texture, and nutrition to meals. Plus, having a variety of fruits in your stockpile can be a real morale booster, adding variety and enjoyment to what might otherwise be a limited diet. So if you're serious about keeping a stockpile that's both practical and pleasurable, freeze-dried fruit is a smart choice. 16. Raw cacao powder. Raw cacao powder is a superfood that deserves a spot in your stockpile if you're looking for something that's not only delicious, but also has an indefinite shelf life when stored properly. Unlike processed cocoa powder, which has added sugars and fats that can go bad, raw cacao powder is the pure, unadulterated form of chocolate. If kept in a cool, dark, and dry place in an airtight container, it can last for years without losing its flavor or nutritional punch. Raw cacao is loaded with antioxidants, particularly flavonoids, which have been shown to improve heart health, reduce inflammation, and even boost mood. It's also a rich source of magnesium, iron, and potassium, making it a nutrient-dense addition to your emergency pantry. The best part? Cacao powder is incredibly versatile. You can mix it into hot water or milk for a rich, satisfying hot chocolate. Add it to smoothies for an extra nutritional boost, or incorporate it into baked goods for a chocolatey flavor that's actually good for you. And because it's pure cacao, a little goes a long way, giving you all the intense chocolate taste without the need for added sugar. In survival situations, having a treat that feels indulgent but also provides nutritional value is a big win, and raw cacao powder fits the bill perfectly. 17. Whole cloves. Whole cloves might seem like a strange item to stockpile, but hear me out. This spice is practically immortal when stored in an airtight container in a cool, dark place, lasting for years without losing its potency. Whole cloves are not only a valuable addition for flavor, but also come with impressive medicinal properties. They contain a compound called eugenol, which has natural antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties. This makes cloves a useful remedy for everything from minor toothaches to soothing sore throats when fresh ingredients aren't available. Plus, cloves are high in antioxidants, which support your immune system and overall health. In the kitchen, cloves bring a warm, aromatic depth to dishes, and just a pinch can transform the flavor profile of soups, stews, and even desserts. Imagine adding a hint of clove to baked goods or simmering it with rice for a comforting aromatic touch. Because they're so potent, a small amount of cloves can go a long way, so you don't need a large supply to enjoy their benefits. Cloves are a small but powerful addition to your stockpile that can elevate your cooking, enhance your health, and last for decades. 18. Dry miso powder. Dry miso powder is another unsung hero of the long-term food stockpile. Made by fermenting soybeans and sometimes rice or barley, miso is typically sold as a paste, but the powder form has a much longer shelf life, lasting indefinitely if stored in a cool, dry place. Dry miso powder is packed with umami flavor, and just a small amount can add a deep, savory richness to your meals. Nutritionally, miso is a fantastic source of probiotics, which are essential for gut health. While the beneficial bacteria in miso may not remain active indefinitely, the powder still retains amino acids, vitamins, and minerals, including B vitamins, calcium, iron, and magnesium. In survival scenarios, miso powder is a powerhouse seasoning that can bring instant flavor to bland foods, turning a simple bowl of rice or plain vegetables into something satisfying and nourishing. It's also an ideal base for soups, sauces, and marinades, giving you the ability to create rich, comforting meals with minimal ingredients. And let's not forget that miso is known for its health-boosting properties, including aiding digestion and supporting immunity. So if you're looking to add a versatile, nutrient-dense, and flavor-packed ingredient to your emergency food stash, dry miso powder is a wise choice. 19. Hard wheat flour, unbleached. Hard wheat flour, specifically the unbleached and untreated kind, is an exceptional choice for stockpiling because it has a much longer shelf life than processed flour. When stored properly in a sealed container in a cool, dry place, hard wheat flour can last for years, especially if you keep it in a dark area away from heat and moisture. This flour is milled from hard red or hard white wheat, which has a high protein content, making it perfect for baking bread, rolls, and other hearty baked goods. Unlike all-purpose flour, hard wheat flour has more gluten-forming proteins, which means it's ideal for baking bread that rises well and has a strong structure. Nutritionally, it's packed with protein, fiber, and essential nutrients like iron and B vitamins. Hard wheat flour is incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Use it to make bread, pizza dough, pancakes, and even pasta from scratch. If you're stockpiling, this flour is a fantastic choice because it not only provides substantial calories and energy, but also gives you the versatility to make a wide variety of filling and satisfying meals. To maximize its shelf life, consider storing it in airtight containers or even vacuum sealing it to keep out any pests or moisture. 20. Dehydrated onions. Dehydrated onions are an essential pantry item that can last indefinitely when stored properly, making them a perfect addition to any stockpile. When fresh onions aren't available, these little flakes or granules bring all the flavor without the risk of spoilage. Dehydrated onions are made by removing the moisture from fresh onions, which halts bacterial growth and preserves them for the long term. Nutritionally, onions are rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, and several minerals like potassium and manganese. These nutrients are vital for immune health, blood pressure regulation, and overall wellness, especially when fresh produce is hard to come by. When rehydrated or used directly in cooking, dehydrated onions add a deep, savory flavor to soups, stews, casseroles, and sauces. They can even be sprinkled directly onto salads or into seasoning mixes to boost flavor without the need for chopping and peeling. And here's the best part. Dehydrated onions are lightweight and easy to store, so you can stock up without taking up too much space. Just a handful of dehydrated onion can replace a whole fresh onion, making it a compact, potent way to add flavor and nutrition to your meals. For anyone serious about preparing for the long term, dehydrated onions are a versatile and reliable choice that brings both taste and health benefits to the table. 21. Instant bouillon powder. Instant bouillon powder is a powerhouse for any serious stockpile. Unlike bouillon cubes, which can sometimes degrade in quality over time, powdered bouillon, when stored in an airtight container in a cool, dark place, can last indefinitely. This powdered form of broth concentrate is packed with flavor and takes up minimal space, giving you an easy way to create rich, savory broths without the need for fresh ingredients. Bouillon powder is typically made from dehydrated vegetables, salt, seasonings, and sometimes meat or vegetable extracts, meaning you're getting a condensed punch of flavor with every teaspoon. When added to boiling water, it instantly transforms into a comforting soup base or a flavorful addition to rice, stews, and casseroles. Nutritionally, bouillon powder offers essential minerals from the vegetables and seasonings, though it's worth noting that it's often high in sodium, so it should be used in moderation if you're watching your salt intake. However, when you're in survival mode and need something warm, filling, and flavorful, a scoop of bouillon powder can make all the difference. It's a morale booster, bringing taste to otherwise bland ingredients, and allows you to stretch limited supplies by creating soups and broths that make meals more satisfying. If you're building a stockpile for any eventuality, don't overlook this shelf-stable flavor booster that can enhance almost any dish with just a pinch. 22. Arrowroot powder. Arrowroot powder might not be on everyone's radar, but it's a secret weapon for long-term food storage. This gluten-free, starchy powder is derived from tropical plant roots and is known for its indefinite shelf life when stored in a cool, dry place in an airtight container. Arrowroot powder is a natural thickening agent, and because it's so fine and light, it's a great alternative to cornstarch, especially for those who are looking for a more hypoallergenic option. Arrowroot is prized for its gentle digestive properties, making it suitable for people with sensitive stomachs or food allergies. Nutritionally, it doesn't bring much in terms of vitamins and minerals, but it's an excellent source of easily digestible carbohydrates, which can provide quick energy in emergency situations. In the kitchen, arrowroot powder is incredibly versatile. Use it to thicken soups, sauces, and gravies, or even to create pudding-like desserts. It has a neutral flavor, so it won't alter the taste of your dishes, and it creates a smooth, glossy finish that's particularly useful for clear sauces and gravies. Another great thing about arrowroot powder is its ability to absorb moisture, which means it can help keep certain foods dry and fresh for longer. For anyone looking to add a reliable, multi-purpose ingredient to their stockpile, arrowroot powder is a smart choice that's lightweight, compact, and endlessly useful. 23. Dry mustard powder. Dry mustard powder, also known as ground mustard, is an unsung hero in long-term storage. When stored in an airtight container away from light and moisture, this powder can last indefinitely, giving you a reliable source of bold flavor with just a pinch. Made from ground mustard seeds, this spice is incredibly potent and versatile, adding a tangy, sharp heat to dishes without the need for fresh condiments. Dry mustard powder is commonly used in sauces, dressings, and rubs, and it can even be rehydrated with water to create a basic mustard sauce in a pinch. Nutritionally, mustard powder contains a surprising amount of minerals, including selenium and magnesium, as well as compounds like glucosinolates, which have been studied for their potential antioxidant properties. When fresh food is scarce, mustard powder is a great way to add complexity to your cooking, bringing that little extra something to otherwise simple dishes. It can elevate everything from soups to casseroles and even add depth to homemade marinades. Dry mustard powder also pairs incredibly well with dehydrated onion, garlic powder, and paprika to create homemade seasoning blends. It's lightweight, compact, and brings a lot of bang for your buck in terms of flavor. So if you're serious about stocking a pantry that's ready for anything, don't skip out on dry mustard powder. 24. Dried mushrooms. Dried mushrooms are a fantastic addition to any stockpile because of their intense flavor, nutritional benefits, and practically indefinite shelf life when stored in an airtight container in a cool, dry place. Unlike fresh mushrooms, which spoil quickly, dried mushrooms retain their earthy, umami-rich taste and can add depth to countless dishes with just a small amount. Mushrooms like shiitake, porcini, and morel are particularly popular for drying, as they have bold flavors that only intensify when dried. Nutritionally, mushrooms are a great source of B vitamins, copper, and selenium, all of which are crucial for maintaining energy levels, supporting immune function, and promoting overall health. Dried mushrooms are also rich in antioxidants and fiber, adding a boost to your diet that's especially valuable during times when fresh vegetables may not be accessible. Rehydrating dried mushrooms is simple. Just soak them in warm water until they soften, then use them in soups, stews, risottos, or as a flavorful addition to rice and pasta dishes. The soaking water can also be used as a broth, adding even more flavor to your meals. With their compact size and intense flavor profile, dried mushrooms are a smart, space-efficient way to elevate your cooking and add vital nutrients to your long-term food supply. 25. Powdered coconut milk. Powdered coconut milk is another gem for long-term storage that's both versatile and delicious. When kept in a sealed container in a cool, dark, dry place, powdered coconut milk can last indefinitely, giving you the rich, creamy goodness of coconut milk without the short shelf life of its canned counterpart. Made by drying coconut milk, this powder is rich in healthy fats, particularly medium-chain triglycerides, which are known for providing quick energy and supporting brain health. It also contains fiber and minerals like potassium and magnesium, adding a nutritional boost to your stockpile. In the kitchen, powdered coconut milk is incredibly versatile. You can mix it with water to create coconut milk for curries, soups, and sauces, or use it as a creamer for coffee and tea. It's also a fantastic addition to smoothies, oatmeal, and baked goods, adding a touch of creaminess and a subtle coconut flavor. Powdered coconut milk is especially valuable for anyone following a dairy-free diet, but it's a great option for anyone looking to add a shelf-stable, high-calorie food to their emergency pantry. In a survival situation, having access to something rich and satisfying like coconut milk can be a true comfort, bringing both flavor and essential fats that help keep you energized. 26. Soy sauce. Soy sauce might not be the first thing you think of when it comes to stockpiling, but this salty, umami-rich condiment is actually one of the best long-lasting flavor enhancers to have on hand. When stored in an unopened, sealed bottle in a cool, dark place, soy sauce can last indefinitely. Its high salt content acts as a natural preservative, inhibiting the growth of bacteria and mold. Nutritionally, soy sauce provides a small amount of protein and is packed with amino acids that add depth and richness to dishes. In the kitchen, soy sauce is a versatile addition that can transform the simplest ingredients into a savory meal. Use it to flavor rice, vegetables, and soups, or as a marinade for meat and tofu. The intense flavor means you don't need much to add a punch, making it a space-efficient choice for a survival pantry. In times of scarcity, having soy sauce on hand can make repetitive meals more enjoyable, boosting morale while adding essential flavor. Plus, soy sauce pairs well with other staples like dried rice, pasta, and beans, making it a great companion for basic meals that could otherwise be bland. 27. Honey. Honey is nature's original preservative and one of the only foods that truly never expires. When stored in a sealed container, honey can last indefinitely. Archaeologists have even found edible honey in ancient Egyptian tombs. Honey's low water content and acidic pH prevent bacteria from growing, preserving its sweetness for generations. But honey isn't just sugar. It's also packed with antioxidants and trace amounts of minerals like potassium and iron. It has natural antibacterial properties, which makes it a helpful addition to your stockpile for minor cuts and burns. In terms of nutrition, honey provides a quick source of energy, which can be essential in survival situations. It's also versatile in the kitchen. You can use it to sweeten teas, oatmeal, and baked goods, or as a spread on bread. Honey can even help in flavoring marinades and sauces. Its long shelf life, medicinal properties, and nutritional benefits make honey a top-tier addition to any long-term food storage plan. 28. Molasses. Molasses, the thick, dark syrup that's a byproduct of sugarcane processing, is a long-lasting sweetener with surprising nutritional value. When stored in a cool, dry place in an airtight container, molasses can last indefinitely without going bad. Unlike refined sugar, molasses retains some essential nutrients, including iron, calcium, magnesium, and B vitamins. This nutrient profile makes it a more nutritious choice for adding sweetness to your meals, and it's especially useful if fresh produce is scarce. Molasses is incredibly versatile. You can use it in baking to make dense, flavorful breads and cookies, or add it to marinades and sauces for a hint of sweetness and depth. It's also a staple in Southern-style barbecue and baked beans, bringing that rich, smoky, sweet flavor that can elevate simple pantry meals. Molasses is also a good source of energy, providing a quick boost without needing refrigeration. If you're building a survival pantry, molasses is a great choice for both flavor and nutrition. 29. Ghee. Ghee, a form of clarified butter, is prized for its rich, nutty flavor and incredibly long shelf life. Properly prepared and stored in a sealed container, ghee can last indefinitely at room temperature. Unlike regular butter, ghee has been clarified to remove milk solids, which are the components that spoil most quickly. This gives it a longer shelf life and makes it stable without refrigeration. Nutritionally, ghee is high in healthy fats, particularly short-chain fatty acids, which are easily absorbed by the body and provide a concentrated source of energy. It's also a good source of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, and E, which are important for immune health and overall wellness. In cooking, ghee's high smoke point makes it ideal for frying, sautéing, and baking, and it adds a rich, buttery flavor that can enhance even the simplest of dishes. Ghee's versatility and long shelf life make it a fantastic addition to any survival stockpile, especially if fresh fats are hard to come by. 30. Salt. Salt is an absolute essential in any long-term food stockpile and one of the only items that never expires. Pure salt, free from additives, can be stored indefinitely, as it's a mineral that doesn't degrade over time. Not only is it a critical ingredient for seasoning food, but salt also plays a vital role in preserving other foods, making it indispensable for any survival pantry. Nutritionally, salt is an essential source of sodium, which helps regulate fluid balance, muscle function, and nerve transmission, crucial elements for maintaining health, especially in survival scenarios. In addition to its role in cooking, salt can be used for preserving meats, vegetables, and even dairy products if you have the resources to make your own cheese or butter. Beyond food, salt can serve as a natural cleaner, help in wound care, and even melt ice if you're in a cold environment. Given its multiple uses and indefinite shelf life, salt is truly invaluable for any preparedness plan. 31. Vanilla extract. Pure vanilla extract is a powerhouse ingredient with an almost unlimited shelf life, as long as it's stored in a cool, dark place. We're talking about the real stuff here. pure vanilla extract made from vanilla beans soaked in alcohol, not the imitation varieties. The high alcohol content acts as a natural preservative, keeping it safe to use indefinitely. Vanilla extract is more than just a baking ingredient. It can add warmth and complexity to almost any dish, even in savory cooking. A few drops can elevate a pot of chili, complement the sweetness of roasted vegetables, or round out the flavors in a stew. In the absence of fresh fruit, vanilla can add a subtle sweetness to oatmeal or yogurt, giving your meals a comforting twist. It's also a source of antioxidants from the vanilla bean, which can be beneficial for your health. And if you're running low on other flavorings, vanilla extract can be a simple way to keep your meals interesting. Having vanilla in your stockpile means you have a versatile ingredient that's both practical and luxurious, capable of transforming basic ingredients into something truly enjoyable. 32. Rice wine vinegar. Rice wine vinegar is a staple that, when stored correctly, can last indefinitely. Its acidic nature makes it highly resistant to bacteria and mold, meaning it won't spoil as long as it's kept tightly sealed in a cool, dark place. Rice wine vinegar adds a subtle, slightly sweet tang to dishes and is incredibly versatile, from salad dressings to marinades, stir-fries, and pickling. Nutritionally, it may not pack in the vitamins, but it does have amino acids and antioxidants that can aid in digestion and support immune health. In a survival scenario, rice wine vinegar becomes a go-to for adding flavor and brightness to otherwise bland foods. You can also use it for preserving vegetables when fresh produce is hard to come by, creating quick pickles that are both tasty and shelf-stable. Beyond cooking, rice wine vinegar has cleaning properties, making it useful for disinfecting surfaces and even as a natural fabric softener. This multi-purpose pantry item can add a refreshing boost to your meals and serve as a natural cleaner, making it a solid choice for long-term storage. 33. Kelp Granules. Kelp granules are a hidden gem in the world of stockpiling. These tiny granules made from dried seaweed have an indefinite shelf life when kept in an airtight container in a cool, dry environment. Kelp granules are packed with iodine, a crucial nutrient for thyroid health, and also contain other important minerals like calcium, iron, and potassium. In a diet that may lack fresh vegetables or fish, kelp can be a valuable addition, supplying essential nutrients that are hard to come by in stored foods. Just a sprinkle of kelp can add a savory, slightly salty flavor, often referred to as umami, which can elevate soups, stews, and grains. It's especially great for those following a low-sodium diet since it provides flavor without added salt. You can mix kelp into seasoning blends, use it as a garnish, or even add it to smoothies for an extra nutrient boost. Kelp granules don't take up much space and add a unique flavor and nutritional value that can be invaluable in a survival situation. If you're looking to diversify your pantry with nutrient-dense, long-lasting foods, kelp granules are a smart, ocean-inspired choice. 34. Whole nutmeg. Whole nutmeg is a fantastic spice to stockpile, as it essentially never expires when stored properly. Unlike pre-ground spices, which lose their potency over time, whole nutmeg retains its robust aromatic flavor for years, as long as it's kept in a sealed container away from heat and light. This tiny, hard spice is surprisingly versatile and can add warmth and complexity to both sweet and savory dishes. You can grate a small amount over baked goods, oatmeal, or even mashed potatoes and creamy soups for a cozy flavor that's hard to replicate with any other spice. Nutmeg is also known for its natural medicinal properties, such as aiding digestion and supporting sleep. Because of its concentrated flavor, a single whole nutmeg can last you a long time, and it takes up minimal space in your pantry. Grating fresh nutmeg as needed ensures you get the maximum flavor and health benefits each time, making it a valuable addition to any stockpile. In times when fresh spices are scarce, having a stash of whole nutmeg can bring a world of flavor to your kitchen with just a few shavings. 35. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is another multifunctional powerhouse that belongs in every survival stockpile. Thanks to its acidic nature, it never really expires if stored in a cool, dark place in a sealed bottle. This versatile vinegar can be used for cooking, cleaning, and even medicinal purposes. Nutritionally, apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid, enzymes, and trace minerals that can aid digestion and help regulate blood sugar levels, which can be especially valuable in a survival situation. In the kitchen, apple cider vinegar adds a tart, fruity punch to salad dressings, marinades, and sauces. It can also be used to pickle vegetables, helping to preserve fresh produce for longer. Outside of cooking, apple cider vinegar is a fantastic natural cleaner and disinfectant. It can be used to sanitize surfaces, freshen up laundry, or even as a skin toner and hair rinse. Apple cider vinegar's versatility and virtually endless shelf life make it a true staple. It's small but mighty, adding tang to meals, preserving foods, and serving as a natural remedy and cleaner, making it an indispensable part of any well-rounded stockpile. 36. Whole black peppercorns. Whole black peppercorns are a must-have in any stockpile, and unlike pre-ground pepper, they never lose their potency over time. When stored in a sealed container in a cool, dark place, whole peppercorns can last indefinitely, bringing bold, fresh flavor to your meals whenever you grind them. Black pepper is essential for adding spice and complexity to countless dishes, from seasoning meats and vegetables to spicing up soups, sauces, and marinades. Peppercorns contain piperine, a compound known to enhance the absorption of nutrients in other foods, so it's more than just a seasoning, it's a nutritional powerhouse. You can crush peppercorns as needed, ensuring you always have that sharp, aromatic kick, unlike pre-ground pepper, which can turn stale and lose flavor. Additionally, black pepper has antioxidant properties and has been used in traditional medicine for its digestive benefits. It's lightweight, easy to store, and can make a world of difference in a survival pantry. When your meals are limited and could use a little something extra, whole black peppercorns are there to bring the heat and depth you need. 37. Raw, unprocessed. Honeycomb. Raw, unprocessed honeycomb is not only an incredibly unique ingredient to stockpile, but it's also virtually immortal when stored in the right conditions. Honey itself doesn't expire, but honeycomb takes it to the next level, as the wax in the comb preserves the honey's flavor and texture even longer. Honeycomb is rich in enzymes, antioxidants, and natural sugars that provide quick energy and immune support, which is essential in a survival scenario. The texture of the waxy comb adds a whole new experience. You can chew it like gum or eat it directly for a satisfying snack. It's also perfect for sweetening tea or spreading over a slice of bread. Plus, raw honeycomb offers antibacterial properties, which can be used for wound care or soothing sore throats. Honeycomb is lightweight, easy to pack, and incredibly versatile, offering not only sweetness but also functional health benefits. And in a pinch, the beeswax itself can be used as a natural polish, sealant, or even an emergency candle, making raw honeycomb a true multi-purpose addition to your long-term stockpile. 38. Green tea leaves. Green tea leaves, when properly stored in a sealed, airtight container away from light, can last indefinitely, providing you with a refreshing and healthy beverage option in times of scarcity. Loose green tea leaves are packed with antioxidants like catechins, which have been shown to support immune health, improve heart health, and even boost metabolism. In survival situations, having green tea on hand can be a game changer for maintaining your well-being and morale. Not only can green tea be enjoyed as a soothing hot or cold drink, but it also has many uses beyond a simple cup. You can use it as a flavoring for rice or broth, or even as a refreshing face rinse to soothe the skin. Green tea's natural caffeine content can provide a gentle energy boost, which is helpful during stressful times when sleep might be scarce. Beyond physical benefits, the ritual of brewing tea can be calming, bringing a sense of normalcy and comfort in challenging times. A small stash of loose green tea leaves can go a long way, adding both a health boost and a psychological lift to your stockpile. 39. Whole bay leaves. Whole bay leaves are another underrated staple for a long-term stockpile, as they can last almost indefinitely when stored in an airtight container away from light and moisture. Unlike ground herbs, whole bay leaves retain their essential oils and aromatic qualities, providing a subtle, earthy flavor to a variety of dishes. Bay leaves are essential in soups, stews, rice dishes, and marinades, imparting a depth that transforms simple ingredients into a comforting meal. Just 1 or 2 leaves can elevate a large pot of food, making them an efficient choice for adding flavor. Besides culinary uses, bay leaves also contain compounds that are traditionally used to support digestion and reduce inflammation. In addition, dried bay leaves can serve as a natural insect repellent, which is useful if you're trying to protect other parts of your stockpile from pests. Place a few leaves in dry goods containers to help keep bugs at bay. Light, compact, and multifunctional, bay leaves are a small addition to your stockpile with a big impact on flavor, health, and even pest control. 40. Dried chili peppers. Dried chili peppers are a fantastic addition to any stockpile, boasting an indefinite shelf life when stored in an airtight container away from moisture. These vibrant little powerhouses not only add a kick to your food, but also bring a depth of flavor that can turn bland meals into exciting, spicy dishes. Whether you're adding a smoky chipotle to a stew, a fiery habanero to a pot of beans, or some mild ancho chilies to a sauce, dried peppers can enhance any dish with just a small amount. Beyond their flavor, dried chilies contain capsaicin, the compound responsible for their heat, which has been shown to boost metabolism, improve circulation, and even release endorphins, which can lift your mood, a valuable benefit in stressful times. Nutritionally, they're rich in vitamins A and C, antioxidants that support immune health, which is especially crucial when fresh produce is unavailable. Dried chilies are also incredibly lightweight and space-efficient, so you can stock up on a variety without taking up much room in your pantry. Their versatility and nutritional benefits make them a smart, flavorful addition to any long-term storage plan. 41. White rice. White rice is a cornerstone of any serious stockpile because, when stored properly, it can last indefinitely. Unlike brown rice, which contains natural oils that can spoil over time, white rice has been stripped of these oils, giving it a virtually endless shelf life if kept in a cool, dry, airtight container. White rice is a blank canvas, ready to soak up flavors from whatever you cook it with, making it perfect for pairing with canned goods, dried herbs, and spices. It's easy to cook, filling, and provides a quick source of energy thanks to its high carbohydrate content. Beyond simple meals, rice can be used to make porridge, fried rice, and even rice flour if you have a grinder, giving you options to diversify your meals. It's lightweight, inexpensive, and can be bought in bulk, making it a cost-effective staple for anyone looking to build a robust stockpile. In a pinch, rice can also act as a desiccant to keep other foods dry, as it absorbs moisture. When times are tough, having a stash of white rice means you'll always have the base for a satisfying, comforting meal. 42. Green coffee beans. Green, unroasted coffee beans are an excellent long-term stockpile item that can last indefinitely if stored in a cool, dry place. Unlike roasted coffee beans, which have a limited shelf life, green coffee beans are stable because they haven't been exposed to the high temperatures that accelerate degradation. For coffee lovers, this is a dream come true. You can roast small batches at home as needed, ensuring fresh, aromatic coffee even in challenging times. Green coffee beans retain more of their natural antioxidants than roasted beans, offering a potential health boost with every cup. Besides being a morale booster, the caffeine content can help increase alertness and improve focus, which can be invaluable during stressful or exhausting periods. With a bit of practice, you can roast your beans over a fire, stove, or even in a skillet, allowing you to enjoy fresh coffee without relying on store-bought grounds. Green coffee beans also take up less space than pre-roasted coffee, and they're incredibly lightweight, making them easy to store in bulk. In times when comfort foods are hard to come by, the ritual of grinding, brewing, and sipping a cup of fresh coffee can provide a comforting sense of normalcy and a much-needed energy boost. 43. Beef jerky. Beef jerky is a timeless staple in any emergency stockpile, known for its nearly indefinite shelf life when stored properly. As long as it's kept in an airtight container or vacuum-sealed pouch, beef jerky will last for years without spoiling. This lean, dehydrated meat is packed with protein, making it an ideal source of fuel in survival situations when fresh meat might not be available. Beyond being a quick, satisfying snack, Beef jerky can be diced and added to soups, stews, or scrambled eggs, infusing them with rich, meaty flavor. Jerky doesn't just bring protein to the table, it's also a good source of iron and B vitamins, both essential for energy production and immune support. Plus, in times of scarcity, the savory, umami-packed taste of jerky can add a much-needed boost to otherwise simple meals. Lightweight and compact, jerky is easy to store and carry, making it ideal for emergency kits and long-term storage alike. Having beef jerky on hand means you'll have a portable, high-energy food source that can stand the test of time, whether you need it as a snack or to enrich your meal. 44. Maple sugar. Maple sugar is a delightful natural sweetener that can last indefinitely if stored in a cool, dry place in an airtight container. Made by evaporating the water from maple syrup until only the granules remain, maple sugar has the flavor of pure maple syrup but in a concentrated, shelf-stable form. It's incredibly versatile. Sprinkle it over oatmeal, mix it into coffee, or use it in baking to bring a rich, caramel-like sweetness to cookies, cakes, and muffins. Because it's pure sugar, maple sugar doesn't spoil or grow bacteria, giving it a long, reliable shelf life. Nutritionally, it contains small amounts of antioxidants and trace minerals like manganese and zinc, which support immune health and energy production, adding a little extra benefit over regular table sugar. Maple sugar is lightweight, easy to store, and adds depth and warmth to any recipe, making it an excellent alternative sweetener for your stockpile. With this in your pantry, you can enjoy a touch of natural sweetness that's not only delicious, but also rich in history and flavor. 45. Powdered egg. Powdered eggs are a brilliant choice for anyone looking to add a shelf-stable protein source to their stockpile. Properly stored in a sealed container, powdered eggs can last indefinitely, providing the nutritional benefits of fresh eggs without the need for refrigeration. High in protein, vitamins, and essential minerals, powdered eggs offer a balanced nutrient profile that's crucial in survival situations. They're incredibly versatile, too. Just mix with water to make scrambled eggs, or use them as a substitute in baking, for pancakes, or even in casseroles. Having powdered eggs on hand means you won't miss out on the culinary uses of eggs, even when fresh ones are unavailable. Beyond their versatility in cooking, powdered eggs are a lightweight, compact option for storage, so you can keep a substantial supply without using up too much space. Plus, in a survival scenario, they can add a sense of normalcy, allowing you to continue making familiar recipes. With their long shelf life and versatility, powdered eggs are a true game-changer for any emergency food pantry. 46. Pine nuts. Pine nuts, when stored in their whole unprocessed form and kept in a cool, dark place, can last indefinitely. Known for their rich, buttery flavor, pine nuts are a nutritional powerhouse packed with healthy fats, protein, and essential minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc, which are vital for energy and immune function. In a survival setting, these nutrients become even more valuable, providing long-lasting energy and supporting your overall health. Pine nuts are incredibly versatile. They can be eaten raw, roasted, or ground into pesto, adding flavor and richness to a wide range of dishes. Just a handful can elevate rice, pasta, and vegetable dishes, or provide a boost of flavor to soups and stews. In addition to their culinary uses, pine nuts' high-fat content makes them particularly calorie-dense, offering sustained energy in a compact form. They're also a great source of antioxidants, which help combat oxidative stress, supporting resilience in tough conditions. Pine nuts may be a small addition to your stockpile, but they pack a big nutritional punch and bring a gourmet touch to your emergency pantry. 47. Raw apple cider. Vinegar with the mother. Raw apple cider vinegar with the mother. The beneficial enzymes and bacteria that form naturally during fermentation is a must-have for long-term storage. Its high acidity means it lasts indefinitely, even after opening, as long as it's stored in a cool, dark place. This versatile vinegar goes beyond cooking, offering benefits that make it invaluable in a survival situation. In the kitchen, apple cider vinegar can be used in marinades, salad dressings, and sauces, adding a bright, tangy flavor to otherwise bland meals. Nutritionally, it contains acetic acid, which may help with blood sugar regulation and digestion, and it's also known to support gut health thanks to its probiotic properties. But it's not just a culinary ingredient. Apple cider vinegar can be used as a natural disinfectant, a cleaning agent, and even as a skin and hair care product, making it an all-in-one item for your stockpile. In times of limited resources, its versatility and indefinite shelf life make raw apple cider vinegar with the mother an essential item that offers a taste of normalcy and a wealth of practical uses. 48. Whole dried rosemary. Whole dried rosemary is a powerful herb to keep in your stockpile, offering an almost indefinite shelf life when stored in an airtight container away from light and moisture. Unlike ground herbs, which can lose their potency over time, whole rosemary needles retain their aromatic oils, ensuring they pack a punch of flavor even years down the line. This herb's strong, pine-like aroma can transform a variety of dishes, from roasted meats to potatoes and stews, giving a comforting, earthy depth that lifts basic meals. Rosemary is also known for its natural antimicrobial and antioxidant properties, which may aid in digestion and support immune health, an added bonus in survival scenarios. Plus, rosemary has a range of uses beyond cooking. It can be steeped in hot water to create a soothing tea, or infused into oil to make a natural remedy for sore muscles and headaches. If you're looking to improve your cooking and support your health with one long-lasting herb, dried rosemary is a superb choice that adds both versatility and medicinal benefits to your pantry. 49. Whole allspice berries. Whole allspice berries are a unique addition to any long-term stockpile. When stored properly in a cool, dark, and dry environment, these fragrant little berries last indefinitely, retaining their complex flavor for years. Allspice combines notes of cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, making it incredibly versatile. It can add warmth to both sweet and savory dishes. These whole berries can be ground fresh as needed, releasing their intense aroma to bring depth to stews, soups, marinades, and even baked goods. You can also add a few whole berries to pickling brines for a unique flavor twist. Nutritionally, allspice contains antioxidants and essential oils that are known to have anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, which can be especially helpful if fresh herbs or spices are unavailable. Allspice is compact and lightweight, making it easy to store in bulk. Having whole allspice berries in your stockpile means you'll have access to a unique, multifaceted spice that adds warmth and complexity to your cooking, while also providing a touch of medicinal support in times of need. 50. Dried hibiscus flowers. Dried hibiscus flowers might not be a common pantry item, but they're an excellent addition to any long-term storage plan. When kept in an airtight container away from moisture, these vibrant flowers can last indefinitely. Hibiscus adds a tart, cranberry-like flavor that's refreshing and unique, making it perfect for teas, infusions, and even as an ingredient in savory dishes. Just a handful of dried hibiscus flowers can create a bright, tangy tea rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, which are beneficial for immune support and fighting inflammation. Beyond its culinary uses, hibiscus tea is also known for its potential to help regulate blood pressure, making it a handy natural remedy. In survival situations, a simple cup of hibiscus tea can lift morale and provide hydration with a hint of flavor, which can make a big difference if you're living off limited basic food supplies. Dried hibiscus flowers are compact, easy to store, and bring a splash of color, flavor, and health benefits to your pantry, making them a smart and unique choice for a well-rounded stockpile. Thank you for watching.